Okay, so for social studies today, we're going to learn about firefighters. So we're going to watch a story, Dot the Fire Dog by Lisa DeSimini, and then I'm going to read the book to you, A Very Busy Firehouse by Elise Sweeney, and we're going to do the activities that are involved. And then we're going to watch the video, Firefighters Suit Up, and answer some of the questions at the end of the video. And then I have a fun virtual firehouse tour for us to watch so we could really see the inside of a real firehouse and what they do while they're on shift. So let's get started.
Dot the Fire Dog. Dot the Fire Dog lives in the firehouse and sleeps by the firefighters' big rubber boots. Their black jackets with yellow stripes hang on hooks next to their helmets, while the big red fire truck waits downstairs. The firefighters might be stirring a pot of spaghetti, or reading a book, or playing catch with Dot. When everyone stops. Now they move fast. They pull on their big rubber boots and put on their pants and their jackets. Don't forget your helmets. You too, Dot. Dot and the firefighters jump into the truck and drive out the firehouse door. They turn on the sirens and everyone gets out of their way. The fire truck stops in front of the burning house. Dot and the firefighter run inside to wake up an old man who is sick in bed. The firefighter carries him to safety. Oh no! Dot hears a kitten. It must be trapped inside the house. Dot goes back. She comes out carrying the little kitten in her mouth. A firefighter climbs a ladder and breaks a window to let the smoke out. Down below, it takes 3 firefighters to aim the water at the windows. It takes a while, but finally, the fire is out. The firefighters load their gear onto the truck. The old man is feeling better. He thanks the firefighters. And the little kitten licks Dot's nose. Back at the firehouse, the firefighters step out of their boots and pants and hang up their jackets next to their helmets. Dot's helmet comes off too. Everything gets checked out and put away. The truck gets washed outside behind the station. Now the firefighters can rest after a job well done. They might play a game of checkers or eat a bowl of soup. Dot takes a nap next to the big rubber boots. But she will be ready when the alarm bell rings again. Dot's fire safety tips. Don't play with matches, lighters, lit candles, stoves, or fire. Have smoke detectors throughout your house or building and test them each month. At the first sign of a fire or the sound of your fire alarm, go outside quickly to safety. If you can't get out, stay low to the ground. Don't hide. Stay where firefighters can find you. Do not go back into the building, no matter what. Tell an adult about the fire. Know your local emergency number, often 911. Set up an escape plan with your family and practice it. Plan where your family will meet outside. If the air is filled with too much smoke, crawl on the floor so you won't breathe in the smoke. Touch any closed doors, not doorknobs, they can burn you, with the back of your hand. Do not open them if they are hot. Find another way out. If your clothes catch fire, stop, drop to the ground, and roll. Do not run.
Okay, now we're going to go over which came first. Look at these three pictures and see what happened first. So our options for first is Dot and the firefighters put on their helmets, Dot saved a kitten from a burning house, and the firefighters washed the fire truck. So first, Dot and the firefighters put on their helmets. Next, the firefighters and Dot went to the house to save the old man, and then Dot saved a kitten from a burning house. And lastly, when they got back from the fire, the firefighters washed the fire truck. So now we're going to go and read the book. Okay, we're going to read the story of Very Busy Firehouse. A family of firefighters. Every firefighter is like a member of a special family. When they are not putting out fires, firefighters eat and rest at the firehouse. Firefighters carefully check all their equipment. Is each fire truck clean? Do the fire trucks have enough gas? Does each siren work? Firefighters make sure they are ready for the next fire. Suddenly, the alarm rings. Firefighters slide down the pole. They put on their boots, special pants, and coats. Every firefighter also wears a helmet. In seconds, the firefighters are on their way. The fire chief decides the best way to fight the fire. He tells some firefighters to look for people and pets inside the burning building. He tells others to work on putting out the fire. Firefighters use a fire axe to smash holes in the roof and windows. The holes let out hot air and smoke. That makes it easier for water to reach the flames. Firefighters must work with a heavy hose. It takes many firefighters to hold the hose and aim the nozzle. The nozzle is where the water blasts out of the hose. It was a very busy day for the firefighters. At the end of the day, the firefighters washed the trucks. They washed the hoses. They washed themselves. Time to rest until the alarm rings again. And that is the end of our book, A Very Busy Firehouse. Now we're going to do fact or fiction. Okay, so we have 4 sentences that we're going to read. So we're going to read the sentence and see if it's fact or fiction. Remember, fact is something that's true, fiction is something that's made up. So fact is the book A Very Busy Firehouse. So we read that book, and that is all facts in it. But then the book, The Fire Dog, was a fictional book. Okay, so firefighters wear helmets. Is that fact or fiction? Do firefighters wear helmets? Yes, they do. It's a fact. It keeps them safe. Firefighters slide down the pole. So dogs wear helmets. Is that fact or fiction? Do dogs really wear fire helmets? That was in our story, Dot the Fire Dog. So it's very fictional. Dogs do not wear helmets. You should never play with matches. Is that a fact or fiction? You should never play with matches. That is fact. That's a big safety concern. Never play with matches. And firefighters slide down the pole. That is a fact. Very good. Now we're going to go on to our video. Okay, as we watch the video, we're going to listen for these important words. So we have air tank, face mask, flames, helmet, axe, fireproof, gear, and hydrant.
You ready? Let's go! Firefighters, suit up. Have you ever seen a firefighter all suited up? Did you know that a firefighter suit can weigh as much as 50 pounds? Why do they wear all that gear? Each piece has its own important job. A firefighter's coat and pants are made of fireproof material. They protect the firefighter's body from the flames. A hard helmet keeps the firefighter's head safe in case anything falls from above. Thick leather gloves and heavy rubber boots protect the firefighter's hands and feet. When they're not working, firefighters keep their pants rolled over their boots. That way they can quickly pull on both at once. An air tank goes on the firefighter's back with a face mask over the nose and mouth. The tank and mask help firefighters breathe when they're surrounded by smoke. Many firefighters carry an axe. They use the axe to break down doors. Fire hoses connect to hydrants. The hoses spray water on fires. Huge fire trucks carry the firefighters and all their gear. Some fire trucks have big water pumps, and some have tall ladders, but all of them have loud sirens and bright flashing lights. So when you hear a fire truck coming down the street, remember that the firefighters are all suited up and ready to work.
Okay, now we are going to answer some questions about the video. 5 questions to answer. You can either do this on your own or just follow along with me. So number one, why do firefighters have to wear special gear? Is it A, to stay dry, B, to keep warm in cold weather, or C, to protect them from the flames? What do we think? Why do firefighters have to wear the special gear? To C, protect them from the flames. Number two, why do firefighters leave their pants rolled over their boots when they're not working? A, to put them both on more quickly, B, so they don't forget their boots, or C, to keep them both clean. Why do firefighters leave their pants rolled over their boots when they're not working? It's A, to put them both on more quickly. Number three, why do firefighters have air tanks? Is it A, to breathe underwater, B, so they don't breathe in smoke, or C, so they can breathe in outer space? What do we think? A, B, or C? It's B, so they don't breathe in smoke. Number four, firefighters carry an axe to A, chop down trees, B, break down doors, or C, protect themselves from animals. Why do firefighters carry an axe? To B, break down doors. And the last question is, all fire trucks have A, too much gear, B, dogs inside, or C, sirens and flashing lights? What do all fire trucks have? They have C, sirens and flashing lights. Very good. So now we're going to go on a virtual field trip to a fire station. So we're going to see a real firehouse, and he's going to walk us through what is in this firehouse. Now, not all firehouses are the same. Some look different, but a lot of them have the same concepts, okay? So I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Matt Farmer. I'm a firefighter with Casa Grande Fire Department. Welcome to Fire Station 504. Come on inside and join me for a tour. Most station tours begin and end right here in the classroom at the firehouse. This is because we believe this is the most important room here. The reason we think it's the most important room is because, like teachers, police officers, and soldiers, we firefighter EMTs and paramedics are lifetime students. We never stop learning, and we spend a great deal of time right here getting educated on how to help save lives every day. Much like the classroom, the resource room is a very important place in the firehouse. This is where we're able to research, study, and train so that we're always ready to do our best for the community. Firefighting is not only mentally demanding, but it's also physically demanding. We work out an hour every shift that we're on duty. It's a requirement of the fire department, and every station has a gym inside, so we're able to use the equipment and stay in shape and be ready for every emergency that we respond to. Now we're in the kitchen of the firehouse. This kitchen is special because we have 3 families, or 3 different shifts that work out of this station, and every one of our stations here at the fire department. To accommodate the 3 families, we have 3 different refrigerators as well as 3 different pantries. We try to plan our days out, but we're not always successful. Emergencies can happen at any time and anywhere. Our dinners may get interrupted, our projects may be interrupted, and our sleep typically gets interrupted. We're here for 24 hours at a time, as a family, and as a unit together. We work an ABC schedule, so that means A shift is on and B and C shift are off. I am a B shifter, so on the calendar that you'll see, every blue day is a day that I'm working. Now we're in the apparatus bays at Fire Station 504. The apparatus bays are where we keep all of our apparatus, including our engines, our ladder trucks, and our specialty equipment. Some of the specialty equipment here at Fire Station 504 is the hazmat truck, which is designated with an H&M right before the 504 on the sides of the truck. We also have a utility truck that we take out to all of our major incidents that acts as a light rehab and air support truck. Most of our mornings are spent here in the apparatus bay, where we're able to check off all of the equipment on our trucks, the trucks themselves, as well as our personal protective equipment that we wear for each and every emergency we respond to. In the fire service, we respond to calls 24 hours a day. Sometimes that means being woken up out of a dead sleep. Day or night, no matter where we are, we have 60 seconds to get in the truck and head to the call.
So it says fire and life safety tips. Dial 911 and press send in cases of emergency. Always wear your bicycle helmet when you ride. Always wear your seatbelts. Move to the right when you hear the sirens. Practice your escape plans in the home and eat healthy and exercise. And that is the end of our social studies for today. I hope you enjoyed it.